I'm author-philosopher Ronald E. Springer. I'd like to take this Memorial Day opportunity to talk about the corrupt rich, what they've done to us, and how to fight them. Who are the corrupt rich? People who don't have to live by their own effort because their ancestors amassed enough wealth to secure their own future generations. They don't have to work. With their living necessities covered by trust funds, the corrupt rich need not pursue life-furthering endeavors or ever gain the competence required. And they don't. Due to this, they have a mindset corrupted by fear, which drives them to hate themselves and ultimately all independent living things. Because they're basically stupid and unskilled, they gain association with others only because they have money, which buys power. Being fundamentally incompetent, they have nothing to offer those outside their realm. Others won't listen to them, so they have to seek control over them. Their relationships are not based on respect. Even their relationship with a mirror is hostile. Projecting their self-hatred, they hate humanity, so they focus on life-taking endeavors. They destroy life because that's all they can do to feel powerful. Imagine a group of people spending all day, every day, just as much time as you do making a living. Imagine them sitting around, hatching plans to destroy us all. They could taint the air with chemtrail pathogens. They could taint the water with fluoride and other poisons. They could taint the soil and the food itself. They could develop cancers and heart disease and suppress all cures. With unlimited time and money, it's anything they can dream up. Let's subvert their schools, colleges, even medical schools. Let's teach doctors in a way so that they only sell our products. Let's destroy all independent scientists and doctors, all other avenues to truth, raid their offices, shut them down, jail them, and sue them into oblivion. And yes, even kill them. They're now bending science into contortions only the mentally deranged can't see. Imagine a contagion so terrible, everything has to be locked down. Envision people melting in pools of their own blood. We'll quarantine everyone and dictate everything they can or can't do. We'll be free to initiate every draconian measure we've dreamt of for their own safety. Imagine a scenario where only our corporations listed on the stock exchange could remain open while all small businesses are closed. We can drive anyone we don't control out of business permanently. We can spy on everyone and say it's for their own good, and censor anyone arguing against us through our dominant ownership of media and internet companies. But their virus didn't live up to the hype, did it? Because instead of evil geniuses, their corrupt scientists turned out to be as incompetent as they are. But they moved forward with their plan unheeded because they didn't know what else to do. Release a virus, scare the public, lock down society, play saviors with a new vaccine, get those government contracts, get legal immunity for the vaccine because it's for a good cause, and then put whatever they want in the vaccine. High profitability, no recourse. The probable result? Questionable effectiveness with the side effects of cancer, adult autism, immune deficiencies, and infertility. And while we wait, bankruptcy and famine. They envisioned a horrific virus that couldn't be cured except by them. They certainly didn't expect a wimp of a virus that could be knocked out with any old drug like a hydroxychloroquine and vitamin C. Now they're scrambling to suppress simple, cheap remedies to try and preserve their business plan of a high-profit, federally funded and federally mandated vaccine loaded with cancer-causing and latent poisons, yielding unknown harmful effects later on. So what is my answer to this nightmare? Well, as a philosopher, I've developed the world's first moral code based solely on nature itself, moral armor, offering instant moral clarity to those open to it, regardless of what you've practiced and accepted before. Society doesn't need the corrupt rich. We don't need to fear them either. They are nothing without their money, and everyone around them knows it, as in self-incrimination, they know it. They hate us because we're competent, because we have a purpose and live with purpose, because we are wholesome, having earned life so that we properly cherish it. I'm going to expose the corrupt rich terribly. Not just their actions, but their psyche, why they do what they do. They are not to be feared. They are to be laughed at and removed from power. America's patriots, who are wise, competent, energetic, and fair-minded, need to be well armed for this fight, which is why I call moral armor the revenge of the fittest. Based on nature, it is easy to understand, easy to teach, and the quickest way to bring people together so we can act as one free nation and get our country back on track. It's easy to learn because you live by it already. You just need explicit awareness of it. My 4-CD set, A Bridge Between Us All, is available as a free download now. It'll give you a good grounding. Just visit ethicsunderground.com and follow me on Twitter, YouTube, and Patreon if you want to. People are much more moral than they are led to believe. You are not about to find out how evil you are, but to step out of the darkness to discover just the opposite. For the honest media and YouTubers out there, I'm glad to get together to explore the great moral awakening possible to us and how it applies in today's world. This Memorial Day, I'd like to thank our President, Donald J. Trump, who we voted for and put in the White House. He is, in my opinion, the highest type of human being, who shared his remarkable life with us through his books long before attaining the presidency. A flamboyant and immensely successful American entrepreneur with a productive capacity the corrupt rich could never match. Our president works for free, for all this country has given him, to restore America to the glory and limitless opportunity he knows is possible for us all. He fights for you. Honor him. Let's make it our mission to boost American small business to a safer, more expansive, and more profitable level than ever before. Order my latest book, The Care and Feeding of Freedom, on Amazon to learn all about what the corrupt rich have done to us and how to fight them. On this Memorial Day, don't forget those who fought for the liberty we enjoy and died for it if necessary. The fight is ours now. The greatest threat to the corrupt rich is the sovereign individual awakening into his true moral competence and value. Rise, my fellow patriots. Take this world back. The true power is in your hands.